Howdy all and welcome to Lax Lives. I think it's time to play a little Infi-Tech 2. Okay. I think I just saw some cows, which I know is what I was looking for last episode. Yeah, cows. Alright, I'm going to mark these cows. And I'm going to have to bring them back. Oh, but you know what? I'm going to have to figure out where I'm at. What is that? Look at there's something weird there. I think that must be obelisk. I'm here. Okay, my base is there. So my base is that way. But what's this black spot on the map? Ow, ow, get out of the thorns. So, I don't have my blast furnace done yet. Who am I kidding? Somebody suggested, and I'm terrible with names, but somebody suggested I look into power tools, which seems like a good idea to me. So we might check that out today. Oh yeah, see, it's an obelisk. It's a really tall obelisk. Ew, and a cave. What's down in your cave? Nothing. This was a tiny cave. You don't make very good entertainment here, tiny cave. You're aware of that, right? Alright, well that was disappointing. Let me switch to J here. Okay. You think that place has got some books? I think we're going to head over to this little shop. I was going to say it's not a shop, it's a village. We're going to head over to this little village over here and see about some books. I'd much rather get my books from that than chopping up cows. Just because it's easier to get my get books that way than having to make them myself. What is that? Oh, it's an elephant. I've been playing too long, apparently. Honestly, I've just been wandering around. I barely even know what I'm doing today. It's, you know, beginning of the week. Too busy to play. I don't know why I keep thinking I'm going to have time to play on Mondays. But I do every week. I think I'm going to have time to play. I never do. What I really need to do is start recording these like a day earlier. That make my life easier. What's this over here? There's like a huge cave. I think. Or just a lighting glitch, one of the two. It doesn't help that my game suddenly doesn't want to... No, that's a huge cave. I think that might be dangerous, though. Doesn't look like all that should collapse. I kind of want to make it collapse. Oh no, it's sandstone. Have I been here? I would say I've been here. I would say I have pillared my way up the side of that. Armadillo, I see you. Oh crap, there's a skeleton in there. Let's get out of here. Don't go in there, guys. It's dangerous. Ooh. I'm going to take your... No, I'm not, because my inventory's full. I'm going to take your sugar cane. What do you think of that, Mr. Skeleton? You have no sugar cane at all. Alright, now... Sploosh. Oh. Yeah. It was... I feel like it's been a horribly long day. It's basically the second day of stupid time change. I'm exhausted. Is that a pink bunny? Oh no, it's orange. It looked pink there for a second. Not that orange makes it any better. That's actually kind of what rabbits sound like, surprisingly. Okay, now this says there's a village to the north of me in the desert, and this says it doesn't know where I'm at. Also says it's a village to the north of me in the desert, and a village to the south of me. So I guess we go check this one first. Oh, I totally thought that was a leg. That scared the crap out of me. I thought this tree back here, right there, was a leg on something. It turned out to not be true, so I feel much better. I've played a couple of mods where... what is that noise? Is that you? I've never heard rabbits make that noise. Oh, well, technically, or that noise either, but I don't like it. We had a pet rabbit once. Well, yeah, we've only had one. He didn't make any noise at all, ever. And he's mean. Like, I've told this story before, but I think it's funny. My sister had always wanted a rabbit of a particular breed. Don't ask me what that breed is. But it's an indoor pet rabbit. It's not like a... It's got really short fur. Or what's the trick to it? It doesn't have long hairs like a normal rabbit. And so it's missing all of its protection fur. And so it's all just... this is coal, right? Yeah. This is all just short hair, which makes it really soft. Thanks for shooting me in the face. Appreciate that. I just wanted to look around a little bit, but no. You gotta shoot me in the face. Let me make sure I've been here. Iron sword, steel pickaxe. There doesn't seem to be anything really amazing in here, and a lot of junk that somebody dumped in here. That would be me. It would have been me that dumped all the junk. Hey, spider. What's this stuff growing over here? Coffee beans. I don't like coffee. And so one day we were in the pet store. Just enough already. Holy crap, guy. I get it. You're a skeleton. Sheesh. Oh, no, that's the bar. And so we went in the pet store just randomly because we like to go in the pet store sometimes. And you got nothing in either one of these. Maybe over here. Somebody's taking damage trying to get to this. Did he push you off? Is that what happened? Oh, crap. Quick, take her out before she gets me. I took out one of her cats earlier today. Actually managed to kill it without it getting me. Anyways, let's concentrate on our story here, alright? Can we handle that? Can we handle the story? Stop wandering off in your brain there. So, we go in the pet store, and they have got the kind of rabbit she wants. And they're cheap, which is pretty awesome. Something like finding the pet you want cheap instead of having to pay a lot of money. Okay, you guys got nothing. You're useless. I just wanted some books. You guys got no books? No. Look at that guy. This guy is standing behind the counter. He is committed to his business being successful. And anyways, and so we look at the rabbits, and my sister's like, "Well, I don't know if I should get it." I'm like, "It's on sale for $12. They're usually like really expensive, and but you know, somebody had a litter and they didn't want it. And it's just weird to me that that guy's standing behind the counter like that. And so she's looking around and she gets the rabbit, right? And the thing is, there's 2 cages of rabbits. All right, one cage is full of little bunnies all in a pile, and these are like babies. The other cage has got a single rabbit all by itself. Oh crap. And so she feels sorry for the one that's all by himself. Turns out he was probably in his cage because he's mean. And so we get him back home. And even on the way home, he was not pleasant. Kicking and scratching and biting. And not a whole lot, but, you know, we're figuring, you know, baby bunny, it's just a little scared or whatever. I don't know. We never had a rabbit pet before. And so... Woohoo, I got you. And so, yeah, he never stopped being mean. There's books up there. Right there's the books. On this weird double house. Crap. Ah, spider? Bag off. Sheesh. I'm trying to figure things out here. Look out, guys. You don't have a stairway in here? Really? I'm gonna have to pillar up. Whatever. I can pillar up. Or I can try anyways. I probably should have picked a better spot to pillar up in. This was the spot where I was going to get books, right? Did I just pillar up in a... No, right here's the books. Awesome. But yeah, he never was a nice bunny. He, I don't think we had a name for him, really, either. We just called him Bunny. Basically, we named him Bunny after the character in... or after the Easter Bunny scene in The Nightmare Before Christmas, where they take him out and there's that guy with the axe in his head, and he's like, Bunny! So that's what we called him. We called him Bunny. And yeah. And so I don't know. He would like come over and sit at your feet, but if you moved, you'd run away. And then he'd come back and he would stomp his foot at you, which is bunny sign of aggression. And that's what he'd do. He'd stomp his feet at you. If you had a headset and the cord was anywhere near where he could reach, he would bite it in half. He bit a telephone cord in half. He bit an extension cable one time. And that poked him. That was the highest I ever saw him jump. And that he only bit it one time. That all the time we had him, he never bit another electric cable, which is really funny. Boy, I'm glad I got a mini map here, game. All I can see are mobs floating in midair, and so that was pretty funny. And but. Headsets, man, he would kill a headset, lickety split. One time he only bit one of my headsets in half, the cord. But my sister and her husband, I'll bet one day they bought a brand new headset and they had it for like 4 hours, and they let him out of his cage, and within 2 minutes he had run over and bit the cord in half. Ow. He was so mean. And you could pet him for like a minute sometimes, and then he would stomp his feet and run away. Although he wasn't as bad as the cat we had one time. We had this cat. Oh, I could not stand that thing, and it was belligerent. I know that's weird to say about an animal, but worst cat ever. I'm sure people have had worse cats, but worst cat we've ever had. And I grew up on a dairy farm, and we had, what in the world is that? Like straight hole down through there. And what's up with all the villagers? I don't know what's going on over there. Look at all those villagers. And over there, they're like all underground. What is that all about? That must be oil, maybe? Yeah, zombie. Oh, thanks. Set me on fire a little bit there. I don't know if I've ever been here. What do you got? You got peas. That's not farmland. What is this? Pumpkin, bamboo, and asparagus, huh? I also got some books I'm gonna take here. But this cat, ugh. First off, he was not our cat to start with, and the people who owned him were friends with my sister, and they were moving, and they didn't want to take him with them because he was mean, and so my sister agreed to take him. And maybe I've been here before. I'm sure I must have. Oh, I see. It's one of those water villages. A water village in the middle of a desert. You guys lucked out, huh? Ooh, we can climb up here. Oh yeah, this has been looted because usually there's glowstone there. I'm still curious what that straight line is over there. You get drowned down in here. But I remember her bedroom was off of what we called the game room, which is where all the electronics were. Oh, it's a giraffe. I'm like, what is that thing? So they kept their cats in their bedroom, and then they would let them out, right out of the room during the day or whatever. They had a window and stuff like that, and you know, so they kept the window with a screen in it open and stuff. And so two of the cats were like really indoor cats. Like they hated to even go outside. And I don't think this one ever went outside either. It had been declawed because, you know what, I'm gonna imagine it got declawed because it was a claw. And I'm surprised it didn't get detoothed because it was a biter. And it was just a mean, nasty cat. And it didn't matter how nice you were to it. It was just constantly mean. All the other cats were really nice, you know, snuggle with you and stuff like that. And that's really bizarre looking too. I was hoping to see one more image of that shaft that I kept seeing, but I don't know what I was seeing over here. Anyways, we should head home. Oh, home is just over this way. And so one day they let him out, and he's running around and running around and running around. You know, fine, whatever. Nobody cares. He won't let you pet him. He won't let you pet him. And you can't pick him up because he hisses and bites. And like the people that had him before were nice to him too. He's just mean. And he comes in the room and he's bobbing his head and sniffing. And I'm like, whatever. And he's watching me. I see him stop and he looks at me. And he'll take a few steps, bobbing his head and sniffing, and he looks at me. And we only had one air conditioner in the upstairs, and so I had my bedroom door cracked open so that so the air could get into the game room where I was at, and I had a fan in the doorway blowing the air in. And because I didn't want the cats in there, I had closed the door so it was against the fan, so they'd have to push the door open, right, to get in any farther. And you know, so they couldn't get past the fan, to be honest, without some effort. And which is what I wanted. Try and keep them in the game room, the other room, whatever. And so, and look, there was another one of those shafts down there. I don't know what those are. And so he's bobbing along, smelling, and I see him take a couple steps up on my bedroom was a step up from the rest of the upstairs, and so he's sniffing, bobbing, takes a step up on there, and I'm like, I don't care if you stand in front of the fan, but you're not going in my room. And he walks over to the fan, and he's smelling the fan, and I'm watching him, and he keeps stopping and looking at me. And he'll sniff the fan a little bit, and then stop and turn and look at me, because I'm the opposite way from the fan. He has to turn his head from left to right, you know, to see me. And so I'm watching him, and he takes a few steps forward, and then turns his back in toward the fan. And I'm like, you better not pee on that fan. I'm like, you pee on that fan, that's the last time you ever come in the game room. And so he's standing there looking at me, and he wags his tail a couple times, and then pees on the fan. I'm like, that's it, you're done. So I got up, and I snatched a hold of him, and I took him and put him in the other room. I'm like, that cat is no longer allowed in the game room. I'm not having that cat in here. If he's gonna pee on the stuff, he's just done. There's 4 cats. There's 4 cats. 3 of them are nice. 1 of them's that one. I'm like, he just doesn't need to be in here if he's gonna act like that. Look at all that mess that's under my base. And so that was the last time old what was his name even? I can't remember what we called him. He was Siamese, which I guess was the problem. We never had a Siamese cat before. We had old barn cats, black and white cats. We had stripy cats, you know, calicos, whatever kind of cat Garfield is. We had a couple of those, you know, just the orange cats. That was the first anything close to a purebred something we'd ever had before. And he's just mean. Nobody should have to put up with that from a cat. Especially a cat that looks you in the eye and then pees on the fan. Pees on it, because you know what he knows? He knows that his smell will get blown all over the house. Well, I hope he enjoyed it, because we don't have any of the cats anymore. They all died off. Well, I don't know that for a fact. 2 of them just vanished when we let them outside and never came back. And 1 of them had a car accident. An old Siamese cat. He didn't make it to the new house. He was done in before we moved. Poor cats. Well, one of the cats was an outdoor cat to begin with, and then we brought it inside. So I wasn't too worried about it going back outside. Actually, 3 of the cats were outdoor cats before we brought them inside, but 2 of them were really tiny when we first got them. I don't know why. I just went on a big tangent about the pets we had. Oh, maybe I do. Tomorrow, We're supposed to get a new dog. We haven't had a dog in forever. So we have new pets. It's they're buying a purebred. I cannot believe they're buying a purebred, honestly. I don't remember how many more of these I needed. $375 for a dog. Who in their right mind pays $375 for a dog? That is not a bookshelf. What in the world are you doing? Okay, I needed 2. The answer was 2. If you want to know how many more bookcases I need, the answer was 2. But yeah, they're getting Mountain Feist, I think is what they said they're getting. We had one like it before. And it's been dead for 3 years probably at this point. So I guess the family feels they're ready for a new dog. I honestly, I don't need a pet, thanks. I have my computer. If you want to snuggle with it, you can snuggle with the computer, I guess. Look, I've got 5 Copper-Nickel coils done now. Really? You've got 6 empty spaces here. Are you kidding me? It petered out because I had 64 iron here. Oh no, I can't go ahead and make another box of that. That's just too much. That's too much for one centrifuge derpy thing. All right, I'm gonna come out here and make me some Copper-Nickel. Yeah. You know, I did find leather. I got leather off of horses, and then I found those cows, and then I just found a place with more books. Isn't that the way it always works? No, because it better not. I better not find that nickel vein after I finish the last bit of this. That's gonna make me angry. Make me mangry? That's not a word. Make me mad and angry, I guess. Oh, I fixed my my buses. I put on my output bus and my input bus instead of hatches, you can see. And so really all I need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. 11 more. So I need... I need 100 and something. I don't know. I can't do 16 times 11. 160, 182. I think I need 182 more nickel. At least I'll have plenty of iron when this is all done. I need to get back down and do some more caving is what I'm going to have to do here. Which is alright. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody got cave sometime. Stupid guys shooting me. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna make up some. Oh, you know what? I've got 7 levels. Let's go use my 7 levels to enchant this pick. And oh, and then we'll look at electric tools here. That's not the pick I want to enchant. Nope, I've only got 7 levels. Bam. Unbreaking 2. Alright. I wanted some efficiency. Okay, you think it just comes up under tool? Like, I don't know what kind of tools I'm supposed to be looking for. That's cool looking. What's that from? IHL tools. That's cool too. Carving knife. What's that? Steel hardened drill. What was that noise? I've never used this. What is this from? IHL. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. I also don't know what that noise was. I don't see any tools in there. Look, I heard it again. What is that noise? Is that a bird? Ah! It's a rabid bat. He dropped leather too. Huh. Really? Now everybody's just going to drop leather for me. Alright, let me type in Greg. Greg, I need some tools. I heard a rumor that you have tools. I see a lot of ore, that's what I see. I see a lot of dust, a lot of ingots, a lot of plates, screws, and oh, okay. What is this? Minecart wheels. Interesting. What is this? A tantalum capacitor. Nope. I don't know what that is. Battery stuff. Radar dishes. Some gears, some fans, some sticks, some coils, some arrows, some food. Okay, here we go. A drill. Isn't this what I was trying to make? Maybe this isn't the thing I'm trying to make. How hard is this? I can't make stainless steel yet. That's the problem. Oh, but these are different kinds of drills, right? Or they all take stainless steel. Yeah, until I get my blast furnace, I can't make this. Alright, because once I get my blast furnace, then we can play with stuff. Chainsaw, wrench. Yeah, all the electric stuff. A jackhammer. Oh yeah, I can't make titanium yet, that's for sure. Yeah, that'll be fun once we get the blast furnace finished. Gotta get the blast furnace first. Then we can switch up to tools that actually do something. Alright, well, I'm going to call it here. And I know it wasn't a very exciting day, probably, but I got my books I was after. I got some enchanting done. I need to get a little bit more iron. Well, alright, who are we kidding? I need to get 18,000 tons of iron so I can crush it up into iron, cassiterite. Yep, see? I got... Oh, here's a nickel dust. Oh, there's some more iron dust. I'm going to take the nickel dust. You have the iron dust. I'm going to go throw this in, see. I imagine this should just go ahead and mix up, yeah? I don't have to clean this, do I? Oh, I do have to clean it. Are you kidding me? That's bizarre. I'm just going to throw it in here and cook it. You clean it. I don't want to clean it. But once we get the blast furnace done, then things will go easier, because I can make stainless steel, which gets us into the actual useful tools. So, yeah, my weekend episodes I have a lot more time to play around with, so it makes things go a little faster. I guess today is just pet chat. So, alright, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.